On the banks of the Ohio River, across from Louisville, Kentucky, is beautiful southern Indiana. Locals share why they call southern Indiana my sunny side.
We think we're the oldest continuously operated candy store at the same site in the United States. We know there are older family businesses, candy businesses, but they left their downtown areas and we stuck to it, you might say. Schimpffs has been around since 1891. It was Warren's great-grandfather that started the business in 1891. And we've been in the same site all that time, 123 years.
My father was one of the 5 children of the 3rd generation. He was born, all the 5 children were born upstairs in the apartment above the candy shop. So it was just a fun experience for a kid to have a family in the candy business. My late teens, I got interested in wanting to know how candy was made. I was starting to date Jill. We came here a number of times on dates.
He gave me a box of chocolate-covered cherries and
long
stem chocolate-covered cherries, and I was about to take one, and he said, no, don't take that piece. I said, what's wrong with that piece? No, he says, take another piece. So I was about to take another piece. He says, not that one either. He says, how about taking that piece there? So that's how I got my engagement ring, under a chocolate-covered cherry.
We bought the business to keep it in the family. One of the really interesting things was to see what we could do to revitalize downtown and have a personal effect on what can be done in a community by somebody staying in business. We've had an effect here and it's prospered, and then we added the museum and the demonstration area. It's been fun to document the history of the U.S. candy industry, and that's what we have in this museum here. As I say, it's the history of the U.S. candy industry as told by its packaging and advertising.
They say children don't like history, but that's not the case at all. They like this kind of history.
Sweet history.
We give them a small town experience next to an urban area. So we have the best of both worlds. So Louisville's right across the river, but here we are, small town America. And so people get this flavor of the tree-lined street with the 123-year-old candy store on the side, people living upstairs of their businesses. They find this a connection to their own family's past. Because they see this connection, they're happy to find a little place like this. My favorite candy is a peanut cluster in dark chocolate with a vanilla cream center.
And my favorite is the English toffee. I don't think anybody makes a better English toffee than we do.
Schimpffs Confectionery, that's my sunny side.
That's Jill and Warren's sunny side. What's your sunny side? Find out at sunnysideoflouisville.com.